If you've ever looked at your bank account and thought, where did all of my money go? You're not alone. My name's Obi, and I've studied finance for almost a decade. And here's something I've learned. If you've struggled with this, it's probably not that you're just irresponsible or bad with money. Rather, your money's probably disappearing in ways that you don't even see. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you 5 likely places your money is quietly slipping away and what you can do about each one. Let's get into it. Let's start with the one that everyone knows about, but still underestimates, and that's subscriptions. See, this isn't a secret. Most people know that subscriptions add up, but what they don't realize is how many are still quietly running in the background. US adults spend around $90 per month on subscriptions, which translates to over $1,000 per year. And on average, people waste over $200 per year on subscriptions that they don't even use. See, it's not that you forgot entirely, it's just easy to stop paying attention. So here's the fix. Once a month, scan your bank and credit card statements, look for recurring charges, and if you're not using it, just go ahead and cancel it. This one habit can save you hundreds of dollars per year, and it can make your spending feel way more intentional. And the next are junk fees. See, Americans lose billions of dollars in hidden and junk fees every year. Banking fees, service fees, convenience fees. And here's what this actually looks like. A $35 overdraft fee just because you were $2 short, that's over a 1,700% penalty for being slightly off. And these charges don't feel big in the moment, but they do add up fast. But here's a shift. Set up autopay for your bills. Consider options like overdraft protection and pay close attention to the fees that you're being charged so that you can come up with a plan of how to avoid them. They're small moves, but they can save you a lot of money. And the next is transportation. See, the average American household spends over $12,000 per year just on transportation. And most people only think about the car payment. They're not tracking things like insurance, gas, maintenance, or even repairs. And often the way that we handle those costs makes them way more expensive than they need to be. For example, last year, the hood struts on my car went out. You know, the things that keep your hood from falling after you open it. The dealer quoted me around $500 to fix them. I went home, I looked up the parts online, which were less than $20. My wife and I watched a YouTube video, and in about 30 minutes, we had it done. Now, you don't have to become a DIY mechanic, but here's the point. Awareness gives you leverage. When you know what something actually costs, you can make better decisions, whether that's doing it yourself, finding a local mechanic who might be cheaper, or knowing when you're being overcharged. And that awareness alone can save you hundreds. And next are the bills you set up years ago and never checked again. That's insurance, internet, phone plans. Companies know most people won't call to negotiate, so they keep charging the same or higher rates while offering better deals to new customers. When people do shop around, the savings can be significant. For auto insurance alone, the median annual savings is around $461, according to a Consumer Reports survey. So here's what to do. Once a year, do some research. Call your providers, ask if there are better rates available, or if you qualify for any more discounts. If they won't budge, then shop around. And this isn't about being cheap. It's about not overpaying when you don't have to. And next is lifestyle creep. And this is when your spending rises with your income. You get a raise, so you upgrade your apartment, your car. You start taking more lavish vacations. And suddenly, every extra dollar is already spoken for. Before upgrading something, pause and ask, does this purchase align with my budget and goals, or am I just spending because I can? That one question can save you thousands. And that's part of why progress can feel harder than it should, because your money is growing, but your expenses are growing just as fast or sometimes even faster. And one more quick bonus that so many people are missing. If you use ride sharing apps like Uber or Lyft, comparing prices in real time can save you money. A study from economists at Harvard and Johns Hopkins found that the prices for the same trip can differ by about 14% on average. And collectively, consumers pay about $300 million more per year just by not checking both apps. And I've personally experienced this many times, and I've noticed the difference. It only takes a minute, and over time, those savings can add up. So, those are some key places your money could quietly be slipping away. And here's the thing, if you fixed maybe even two or three of these things, you'd already feel noticeably better. Your bank account would stop feeling like a mystery, you'd have more clarity, and you'd have more breathing room. That said, even when people fix these things, some still feel like progress is slow. And not because they're bad with money, but because there's something deeper at play, something structural that most people don't even realize is working against them. And that's exactly what I'm breaking down in my next video: why you can be doing things right and still feel broke, and what to do about it. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.